Fook Music Mornings, Rock 92, Camp Maine.
Very excited. In studio right now. Show tonight at the Fox Theater. Welcome, brother.
Nice. I haven't been here in probably 12, 15 years. It was 13 years, almost exactly. Last time I was in Tucson.
I just watched your special on Netflix, Laughter for All.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Thank you.
You were talking about the Four Horsemen show.
Yes.
That you went to. Metallica and Slayer and Megadeth. And who was the
Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Yes.
You're a huge metal fan.
I grew up metal, and I hated the hair bands because I feel like they really stole the thunder. They watered down what I was into. People look at metal and they think it's evil and aggressive, where I took a more of a thinking like we were the geeks, we were the thinkers, we were the outside the box guy. When you had, I remember being in English class, and the teacher was so mad at me because I couldn't get through the book 1984. Right? And he's like, you would enjoy. I said, I know about 1984. Judas Priest, Electric Eye. You want me to read you the lyrics? It's all about Big Brother. I get it. He's like, Judas Priest, look at these guys. They look like the Village People. And I'm like, yeah, but they're doing the same thing as the book. What do you care? I get it. Cameras all over. No privacy. It's metal.
What were you faced back as far as choices of music in 1984? Was like that or the Thompson Twins?
Oh, my God.
That way.
There was this kid who was into
Tiffany.
No, oh gosh, yeah. I think we're alone now. Oh my gosh, what was it? Girls on Film.
Duran Duran.
Oh my gosh. Neil Colligan would sit next to me with his Duran Duran hair and his Miami Vice jacket, and I'd be next to him with my Judas Priest jacket with Iron Maiden patches and
denim jacket,
painted Judas Priest on the back.
Oh wow,
yeah, whole different beast with
classic
with patches. I laugh about it now because I remember him going, Breuer, can we go over lyrics? The new Priest album, Heads Are Gonna Roll? Seriously? That's what you're standing up for? Oh, it's all about the man in power. It's all about destruction because man can't handle power, so he takes advantage of the people. Hey, can we talk about your haircut and girls on film? Can we talk about that?
His defense is like the lyrics of "Her Name Is Rio." Far more deep.
Yeah, far more deeper than Electric Eye. But now I think about that. When I was younger, I think I would go to war if music were nations. Like I would have been the head of military for metal.
I love that you guys were having these just like serious debates.
Like I could have gone to blows if I had to, like sports fans. But I also, the older I got, I found like wine. People like, do you listen to the new? Like, I don't listen to these children and these newer bands. And then, you know what? Shame on me because I just started Pandora or whatever, Pandora or whatever. And I have Sirius in my car. So my Sirius, I listen to Octane. And Octane pretty much plays Avenged Sevenfold, Stone Sour,
Five Finger Death
Punch. And I'm finding myself going, there's a couple songs there's a couple bands I'm really digging here. So I'm now finding myself listening a lot more to that music than my old, I'm listening to Dio and it sounds like the Eagles now. We're off to the wedge. We may never return. Like, oh wow, he's like a Broadway guy.
Well, when you stop listening to new music and you can't find any new music that you enjoy, period, you know that you're probably on the way out at that point. When you kind of lost the desire.
And they just started giving me some hope. I'm starting to Volbeat.
They're converting you.
So I'm starting to get all hopped up again.
We're talking to Jim Breuer. We got a show tonight at the Fox Theater. I want to play something off his new comedy metal album coming up in a second. But yeah, it's interesting. We're talking about getting older. We remember you from the SNL days. Goat Boy and Half Baked. And just saw your special and Laughter for All last night. And you do a lot of family stuff now because
it's all family.
3 daughters.
Yep.
And it's I don't know if people expected this or didn't expect this, but you don't do a blues show.
No, I haven't in years.
Curious, was that a conscious decision after Daughters? Or?
Absolutely. Well, after Daughters for number one, and then the other thing was the internet. I started seeing guys like Brian Regan, Jim Gaffigan, how huge they were on the internet. Why they were so huge? Because an entire family could sit down and watch these guys without anyone worrying, like, oh, God, turn that off. You see your baby sister or mom's over there. And I found my material's never been blue. It's never been dark. It's never been filthy. I love that material, but I don't do it. But I would drop it with, F and S and S and that, S and S and S. It was such a waste of time and jokes. So 2008, I said I'm going back out. What made me was stand-up. Stand-up comedy is what made me. SNL was because of stand-up. Half-Baked was because of stand-up, and that pushed me in a different direction. 2008, went back into it, and I said, instead of finding that, and you're assing your mother and you're effing and then you sniff and scratch, I'm going to find something better to write there. And it's worked. And I'm going on, when I'm touring now is fourth hour. I wrote a book, a fourth DVD. So it's working, and people are now starting to show up in multi-generations. But the key to it is not to be soft. I can't be soft.
No. And the special that I saw last night was anything but soft. Actually, what I thought about when I was watching you was there couldn't be a difference between somebody who's vulgar and somebody who isn't being vulgar. Louis C.K. Do you enjoy Louis C.K.?
Oh, I do enjoy it. He makes me laugh hard.
But you guys were kind of talking about some of the same stuff.
We talk about the same stuff. He takes different angles. Yeah. His kids are stupid. Hates them.
You both still yell at your kids, but in different ways.
I still yell at my kid. Right. He takes a completely different approach. Plus, he's divorced.
Right.
And he's, a single dad and has a angrier approach, which is very funny.
This kind of leads into your approach here. Tell us a little bit, before we get to Santa Claus Ain't Coming to Town, about the new metal album, which I know comes out in the spring.
Comes out in the spring. Here's what happened. I played Wacken Metal Festival in Germany. I played...
what translated? I don't want to know what that means.
It's the biggest metal festival in Germany.
It's just a made-up word, like if we called a festival...
No, the city's called Wacken. Wacken. It's the middle of literally a farm in the middle of nowhere. There's no hotels. You got to take an hour bus ride to get there. They pick you up and all that.
Okay.
And you opened up for Hasselhoff?
Yes, he was the headliner. His chaps. He was amazing. So I started playing all these metal festivals and crushing with mixing my stand-up and hard rock, which is what I've been kind of toying with for 15, 18 years. And I wanted to mix the two worlds.
Do you play electric guitar?
I don't play nothing. When I write the songs, I literally go to the band and I go, play this. And you go... and they just look at each other like, all right. So I went with this new music management company. These guys are brilliant. They handle Stone Sour, they handle Slipknot, and just brilliant bands. And they said, before we start doing this record, which is a Metal Blades record, they go, could you do a Christmas song? Oh, you know what? I've been dying to hear a certain Christmas song my whole life by metal bands, but I get frustrated every year because they just rock out Jingle Bells. Right. Or they, Santa Claus is coming to town. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, really frustrating metal stuff. So, sticking with my formula that I am a family guy, but I'm also a metal guy, I've been dying to get this market out there. There's no reason why metal can't be family. I want to go to a concert and not worry about strippers and the guy going, oh, we effing ready to effing. And that's fine when I go. But I want to bring my kids to this. I can't bring my kids to this.
Okay. So the album, it's not all Christmas based. This is the single.
Oh, no. This is just a one-off.
Yeah.
Now, the record doesn't start until January. February will come out probably about May, and I'm already booked on some metal festivals.
Oh, cool. All right, well, let's play the single real quick. I know this comes out on iTunes on December 3rd, and this is based on the parent.
This is parents when their kids give them the list. And, they just think they deserve everything. So before Santa comes, we have to straighten up some issues. And this is Santa Ain't Coming to Town.
Boys and girls, now listen, I know we're excited because Santa's coming, but we're going to have to go over our little list first and make sure that everyone's been a good boy and girl. Okay?
Merry checking out all the kiddies' Christmas list. Now, you know what? I have some issues. Let's review. Listen up. Hey, little guy. How many times has Mom asked you, not once, not twice, but over and over again, clean up all your toys? But you never do you? No. You leave them all over the place. They're in the kitchen, they're in the bathroom, they're outside, they're inside, they're in my bed. Please do as you're told. Otherwise, Santa Claus just might not make it this year. So will you do me that favor? Start cleaning up all your toys and all your clothes while you're at it. Please. Santa Claus, I'm coming to town. Santa Claus, I'm coming to town. Right?
I love it, dude.
Thank you.
I love it, dude.
I hope people like it, man. You know what? The key to it, too, to me, is if you're going to mix comedy with hard rock and metal, the music can't be cheesy.
Right.
The music has to stand by itself. And we shoot the video on Monday. I'm all excited. I have guys that have worked with Metallica for the last 20-something years. They're helping with the video. So I'm pretty...
Are you using your own kids for the video or stunt kids?
I have...
Stunt kids?
Lily.
What are you going to do with these kids? You need stunt kids.
One of my nephews is going to play the son, and right now my youngest daughter is going to play the daughter.
All right, cool.
'Cause she's got a little attitude in her face. I need a little attitude in these kids.
Well, I mean, we haven't gotten this planned out really, but if you're having fun and you want to hang out for a little bit more, we'll play some commercials.
If I don't have to go, right? Do I have to be anywhere? No, they'll come get me if I have to go.
All right, cool. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring up Goat Boy for a second.
Sure.
It was probably when I first saw you on Saturday Night Live, and I just laughed and
You did.
laughed and laughed.
All right.
You were the first guy sort of to bridge the goat human barrier, but
Yes.
now there's been a lot of videos, and goats
Yes.
are very popular with goats sounding like humans.
Yes.
Thoughts?
No, I really could care less. It's one of those. It was a long time ago. It started with me getting free drinks in a bar. I'd pretend to have Tourette's instead of cursing. I'd do the goat, and we'd get free drinks. I'd tell my friends, like, don't laugh. And we go up to the bar, and I'm like, hey, man, can I? I'm like, yeah, me and my friends want a couple Budweisers, and we're going to start off with some shots. And the more serious I'd play, the guy would be like, everything cool? Like, yeah. You all right, man? You want to do a shot with us? The guy, listen, man, I don't need your money. Just go in the corner. Sure? Yeah, there's a patio. Go outside. Yeah, thanks, man. We'll see. How late are you open? And, dude, that worked for years. Free drinks,
That's
free
commitment.
food. You have to commit, and when you commit, hey, it worked. It was funny.
If done today like that, I could see being some sort of, taped video.
Great YouTube piece.
Oh, huge YouTube.
Great YouTube piece.
All new material tonight at the Fox Theater with Jim Breuer. And
Bone crushing.
I saw on your website that you, and I don't know how often comics do this. I've heard about it. It just seems like a really, closed off environment. But you're going on a couple cruise ships and doing comedy with bands.
Yes.
And people buy tickets to the cruise and they spend a week with you.
Right. Now this is my first time really doing this.
Oh,
now,
okay.
I played Napa Valley, this big music festival, and Train was on. And they, Pat Monahan saw me on the show, and they immediately asked if I'd be part of their cruise. I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, yeah.
Who doesn't like buffets?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
And you're just imagining the love boat.
Free food and fat people. Let's do it. Fat white people just trapped on a boat. Let's do it. So, yeah, I was up for it. And then I'm actually a little more excited. It's not up on their website yet, but I just got the official offer to play Shiprocked, which is more my alley. That's where I'm going to be bringing the band, The metal's going to come out. You're going to hear some of the songs that are going to be coming out on the record. And that one has Five Finger Death Punch.
Nice.
Yes. 3 Days Grace.
You're just going to sail to Alcatraz and back?
Yes, we're going to. That's what they should do. They should just sail to Alcatraz. But yeah, it's all hardcore, great metal, hard smashing head music. It's I'm pretty hopped up about that one.
All right, well, we should figure out when that is, and maybe
January 26th.
Where do you know where you guys leave from?
We go out of Miami, and I believe to like 2 days in the Bahamas or something like that. It's called Ship Rock.
Are you worried about being in such close proximity with all those people?
I've done this before. I'm not a fan of being stuck on a boat.
Right.
And some people love it, though. Some people love it. There's entertainment 24/7, and I like seeing that stuff. When you hit whatever port you're in, it's like play date. You guys got 6 hours. In 6 hours, this boat is out of here. So go do what you got to do, and we'll see you then. I need like 2-3 days in a spot and on a beach. But that's just me. So in these circumstances, it's for work. I'm going there. I'm going to pounce, interact with fans, and I got my room. I'm not too worried. I'm more excited about the fans and the bands, like hanging out with certain bands. That's what I'm all hopped up about.
I just would think it would be weird if, I don't know, everybody there's coming to see me perform, big fan of me, and then they see me in the hot tub and they see my weird belly button.
Right, like I'm not doing that. Here's the thing when people drink it. I did a private show on a cruise, I don't know, 15 years ago, where it was like for IBM. So I went on there, did their private show, but now I'm stuck on a boat for 3 days.
Do you remember any of that IBM set?
None of it at all. So I do remember...
Computers, right?
Right.
BM in your name. What's that? UBM? Me too. All right, good talk.
So with that... No. People have some drinks. They say whatever they want, whether they like you or not. Like, hey, I saw you last night. It was pretty good.
Thanks.
Thanks. You mind if I finish my meal? If you're at the pool, it's not really my taste of humor, but I was kind of hoping you go a little filthier, but, it was different. That's why I don't
the worst.
go.
Right.
I don't
People
go
are
in public.
douchebags.
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't care what you think. Don't come and tell me. Who cares? I didn't ask you.
But he definitely wants you to come to a show tonight at the Fox Theater.
Oh, tonight I'm going to pounce it. I pounced it this whole tour.
Let's give away a pair of tickets right now, 880-KFMA for caller number 9. And if you haven't seen it and Laughter for All on Netflix, you should, because it's an awesome hour.
Yeah, you see 2 hours tonight for the price of one. You come see me live at Fox, and you download the freaking special, the current one. So there you go. So it's all good.
Oh, the number 1 downloaded special.
Oh, wow. See, that's
Congratulations.
the guy with it. Yeah, thank you.
Very nice.
I should have said that, but I didn't feel like going, I just want to let you know, it's the most downloaded special. Just saying, Netflix, number 1.
Talk yourself up.
I gotta say, I don't know what I was expecting when I saw you, or when I would see you. I guess you've various forms of dishevelment throughout the years. You look really good, man.
Thank you.
Great hair. I don't know how old
Listen
you
to how we
exactly
compliment
are,
people on this show.
No. This is the great thing about me. I look like I'm high all the time. All right? So people's expectations of me, their level is below 0. So whenever I show up anywhere, I can only go up with the impression department. So I do like when I show up and people are like, wow, I don't know what I was expecting. Pigpen.
Thanks for not being a train wreck for us.
Yeah, thanks. You're very welcome.
But I think it must be for you, because you look healthy, hale, awake. Please don't take this the wrong way.
Not at all.
But Jim's got bags under his eyes,
yes.
and those bags have bags under his eyes,
yes.
and those bags are carrying suitcases. And those suitcases.
And I have to do TV later, and this is when I go in to do TV. They always do this. They go, "Do you want some makeup, sweetheart?" I'm good.
We can try to fix you.
Right. And they do. This is what they always do too. Did you get any sleep? Are you tired?
We can do maybe a faraway shot or 2 shots the whole time. I don't know.
We'll keep a long distance shot.
I love